what's up? This your boy D Burroughs, and you are not locked in to Hidden Agendas. Yo, what's up? This your boy D Burroughs, and you are not locked in to Hidden Agenda. Today I got a very special guest, very important guy. I can truly say my right hand. Um, very special. Very special because this is my firstborn. So y'all help me welcome my son, the myth, the legend, Clarke County finest, Dre Burroughs.
What's up, man?
Dre, I'm proud of you first and foremost, man. Happy to have you here. Long overdue. We should have been did this, but you know, God don't make no mistake on his timing. So I'm happy and honored that you are here to share this platform with me today.
Most definitely.
Give the folks a little backstory about yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Since you so standoffish, you know what I'm saying? Like you stay to yourself all the time. So you know, and tell these people, you know what I'm saying, a little bit about yourself.
From Coffeyville, Alabama. Well, Coffeyville and Marvin, Alabama.
Yeah, please add that more.
Yeah, man. Big family. You know, everybody know everybody.
For sure.
He always make sure I'm taken care of. And I just grew up around a lot of people who like into sports, man. That's who I raised up on. And, you know, I just looked up to my cousins, pops, you know what I'm saying, all my family members, you know. So they took me on their wing and it molded me to who I am today.
Real talk. And like that's really what a lot of people don't understand is that you do come from a big family, you know what I'm saying? Like we talk about the Coffeyville side, you know what I'm saying, and the Morgan side for sure, you know what I'm saying, which we rarely talk about the Thomasville side, which, you know what I'm saying, we left Thomasville and came to Coffeyville, but you know, our family extremely big, you know what I'm saying, and even if we don't communicate with each and every person, you know what I'm saying, we do a great job of keeping the core together, you know what I'm saying, and that's on your mama's side and my side as well, so that's real big in what we do. Speaking on your childhood, you know what I'm saying, and how big the family is, will you please tell these people, because a lot of people do not know that although basketball is your passion, basketball is your love, will you please help these folks understand that you were more than a basketball player at one point?
Yeah, man. You know, I fell in love with all three, football, basketball, and baseball. I thought it was gonna be baseball. Uh, you know, he didn't ever want me to play basketball.
No.
He thought I was gonna, you know, mess up the name. But you know, ninth grade year, I just fell in love with baseball, and I just fell in love with basketball. I knew, that was my calling. So seeing a lot of people, well, you know, him including himself, was, you know, a little skeptical about me transferring to basketball.
Facts. Absolute facts. And to your point, I mean, because, you know, like, what people don't know is, especially from that Burrow side, so baseball side, you know what I'm saying? And we're selling that to the highest. And so I made sure, you know what I'm saying, to push you at an early age. And the reason why is because I love basketball, but I also knew how hard it is to make it in basketball in this area. Football is king around here. Can't lie. And I think baseball is second. And so like basketball, although I love it, I know the disappointment that come with it because lack of resources. May have some good coaches, you know what I'm saying, that's good as far as X's and O's, but rarely help you get to that next level. So
Right.
I just always looked at the bigger picture and I understood, okay, to make it, baseball gonna be the best route. Let me go ahead and lock you in. And like you were like 3 or 4 years old, you know what I'm saying? And so
Right.
like we started working with that. And to your point, um, I could see you falling out of love with baseball. I ain't gonna even act like I didn't see the signs.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew that you started loving basketball. I'm gonna say around 8th grade.
Yeah.
Well, like you just really took it serious. You started seeing J Bug, Shamar, and Slate. Um,
You know, all them guys.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
really growing to their own,
Mhm.
you know. And so to see that, and then to see where you are now, um, me and Bray had talked about Braxton last episode, but you was in that same
Mhm.
predicament, you know what I'm saying? Like just a guy being overlooked, then you really developed, worked hard, and came into your own. So like that's special, you know what I'm saying? And just watching you become the man that you are, the player that you are, nothing less of amazing. First and foremost, you are extremely humble, right?
Right.
Extremely humble, extremely laid back. That right there has a gift and a curse. It's a gift because as long as you stay humble and stay working, you know what I'm saying, everything can speak for itself.
Most definitely.
But you also have people who think that they can,
Take advantage of it.
yeah, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
most
saying?
definitely. Most definitely.
So speak on that, especially like I said, like you really don't give yourself enough credit, I don't think, or I don't think you really live it in the moment to realize that you've accomplished a lot.
Mhm.
So let's just talk about your ninth grade career, and then let's talk about your 10th grade career. Please elaborate on what your thought process was, you know what I'm saying, coming in from the middle school to a freshman. Like, what was your expectation for yourself?
Uh, Coming to a ninth grade year, you know, I wanted to be on varsity. You know, that was my goal.
For sure.
You know, I knew I was talented. I put the work in to be on varsity, but my mindset, you know, I guess, it just wasn't there at the time. I was still young minded. You know, I still had a lot of growing to do, but I was good enough to be on varsity and start on varsity.
Facts.
But I just, you know, my mindset, it was, you know, up and down. Still trying to figure myself out. But once I did, you know, I had a great JV year, you know, with my team, with my teammates. You know, we had a good year. All of us, you know, we did our thing.
Yeah, for real.
And going into 10th grade year, I just knew, like, I put the work in. I knew after the ninth grade, I knew that, like, after ninth grade, you know, getting moved up to varsity, close to the end, like playoffs, and you know, getting in at the close to the end of the game. Okay, I like coming to my 10th grade. I like okay, like I'm make sure you know I start. You know, make sure I can't be denied. So basically, in 10th grade year, it was just my coming out party. Basically, you know, showing everybody, you know, new guy on the block. You know, that you know I was gonna be a force to be reckoned with. You know, for the remainder of my years.
Yeah, real talking. To your point, right? Like your sophomore year was really your coming out party. I really don't think people understand how special your sophomore year was. And when you mention Clarke County High School, Bulldogs, you know, like you go all the way back to late 80s, you know, um, to where they won the first state championship, you know what I'm saying, for the school or whatever. And just really sitting there thinking about it. There's been so many great teams to come through,
Mm-hmm.
but there's also been a bunch of great talent to come through.
Right.
And I don't care what nobody say. I'm standing here, and it ain't even about being biased. It's just about being realistic. And as a basketball person, basketball fan, I feel like anybody who don't have you top 10, top 5 to come through Grove Hill, they hate.
Nah, for sure.
You can say whatever you want to say about team accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? As a player, and I stand on it, and I'll continue going back and forth with anybody. You top 5. And I'm looking at the individual achievements, you know what I'm saying?
Well, definitely.
And I really do feel like had you not went up with J.D. Davidson as far as 2A Player of the Year, that could have easily been your award.
Well, definitely.
I feel like you should have been a finalist, you know what I'm saying, for that award as well, you know, and
Well, definitely.
I feel like you should have been in the Alabama versus Mississippi game. I also know that politics come with all of that, so that's why you really just have to take it with a grain of salt.
Right.
But nevertheless, you know what I'm saying, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. And your numbers from your career, you are Clarke County High School leader in points and 3-pointers made. Can't deny it.
Can't.
And yet and still, you really could be popping your ish, but you really don't. And that's a testament to who you are, how you was brought up. But like, you really were a special player, and you definitely left your mark at Clarke County High School. So we talked about the sophomore year, the coming out party, right? Once you started seeing your success, what was going through your head?
You know, it was just you know, it was just surreal, man. It just adjustment. I was, you know, trying to get used to. You know, a lot of people showing a lot of love. You know, that I ain't. You know, you know, I never really knew. You know, what I'm saying, they would never. You know, what I'm saying, they would never deal with me like through the process. But you know, they come with the territory. But you know, it was different, man. It was different. You know.
Yeah,
It's definitely different. But you know, you take the good with the bad, man.
Yeah, for sure. And to your point, man, like I was just really so proud of you, you know, because you could have easily got the big head through that whole process, you know what I'm saying? But you didn't. Like you stayed grounded, stayed working. I think that made your work ethic grow even more, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Because like you really could have been, you know what I'm saying, arrogant, but you never was. You was extremely humble and grateful, and like that was the biggest thing for you. And before we go into your junior year and your senior year, I want to pick it back a little bit because people don't understand this as well. You have a younger brother, same age, at that time, same grade. Will you please tell these people how hard Slate was?
Yeah, man. Slade, Slade was different, man. You know,
Okay.
Slade was different. Like he pushed me to be, you know, what I'm saying, who I am today.
Real talk.
You know, like Slade was the best one. Slade was the best. You know, after he went down, I knew I had to, you know, pick up for him.
Yeah.
But Slade, if it weren't for Slade, you know, I wouldn't be who I am. And God first, but if it weren't for Slade, you know, I wouldn't be who I am. Push me at the court, you know, we working out together, seeing how, like, it's just natural to him. Like, the game just natural. Like, Slade
Yeah,
could,
for
like,
sure.
Slade could go a whole, like, he can go a whole month, he can go a year. Like, it's just still, like, natural to him. It's just crazy. It just with any sport he play. Any
Yeah,
sport.
Slate tough. Yeah, no, like I still feel like in my heart, Slate can go dog gonna get a GED.
Yeah, right now.
Go prep,
Right now.
go JUCO.
Right now. Still do his thing.
No doubt in my
Most
mind.
definitely.
And like that's just testament to, like you said, who Slate was, and like I know You could have started your freshman year on varsity. Slate
Would have
was
started.
actually
Yeah.
headed in that
Yeah,
direction to
he was
start.
gonna start. Most
Yeah, you
definitely
know what I'm
easy.
saying? No doubt. And man, like, um, if there was anything that I could change from the past, I wouldn't even change it about my childhood. I would have kept Slate with you
Most definitely.
through this whole journey
Most
because you know what
definitely.
I'm saying, that was my whole vision. Like from the time he came to Grove Hill, you know what I'm saying, like I had already envisioned, okay, boom, I'm gonna have both of my
Most
boys,
definitely.
you know what I'm saying, going crazy.
Most definitely.
But so like that was really like the mindset of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, and to your point too, just being natural, you know what I'm saying, and
Mm-hmm.
I just really wish, you know what I'm saying, people had really got an opportunity to see it, you know what I'm saying, and witness it. Like people really didn't even really get to witness it in middle school.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because you know, Slay had to go to Silas, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, to play over there in middle school. But y'all two together, y'all eighth grade year, oh that would have went
Yeah.
crazy.
For sure.
That would have went crazy. um Let me piggyback off something right quick too,
Mm-hmm.
because this important. That whole 2021 class, extremely talented.
Most definitely.
Um,
Easy.
Even before I met KL Cheeseburger, you know what I'm saying, and them guys, like Damian Creighton Jr.,
Mm-hmm.
Eric Armstead,
Most definitely.
CJ Beckham, you know what I'm saying, Kyler Cody, you
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying. Uh, let's go on. Um, and the names I'm really just throwing out is because um that would have been that starting lineup for middle school, that eighth grade year,
Mm-hmm.
right? And um, thank God, you know what I'm saying, guys, um, the class up under y'all, um, the Justin Gidges, Wayne Robinson, you
Mm-hmm.
know, Duke, guys like Gucci, you know what I'm saying, who's your teammate, classmate or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
Core and all them guys. Shout out them boys, Jordan too.
For sure.
But people really didn't even get a chance to see that 2021 class at its full potential.
Mm-hmm.
They really didn't get a chance to see that 2022 class.
Most definitely.
Cause Red,
Yep.
um, Hedipo,
Mm-hmm.
um, and let me not forget Zay,
Yeah.
Zay
I
Hollins,
definitely
cause
say
that
Zay
is
too.
my guy. Oh my
Oh
God,
man.
love him. That's my guy.
Yeah.
And I think Grove Hill was the only high school that experienced that, you know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
for most part, if I ain't mistaken, that 2021 class from Thomasville and Jackson, they still,
Still together. Stay together.
yeah, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But Grove Hill was the only ones
Yeah.
that didn't, and like, that really hurt me to my core.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it goes back to the politics and BS, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because them boys should have been able, you know what I'm saying, to come back to school, and finish school. I know the situation with a couple of them, but yeah, for the most part, like I just really feel like the world didn't get a chance to see
Mm-hmm.
Grove Hill had that full potential.
Yeah, it would been something special, man.
Yeah, no doubt. So your sophomore year, you make a name for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So of course, now you got a target on your back.
Most definitely.
Your junior year. Speak on that, cause um, you no longer have Nord,
Mm-hmm.
no longer have G Man, Dre, Tay Clarke.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? All these guys, you know what I'm saying? They gone big stick. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if there was any question of who was gonna be the man your sophomore year, it definitely was no longer a question
Mm-hmm.
your junior year.
Most definitely.
So explain or um oh yeah, just explain pretty much uh your thought process going into your junior year?
Going to my junior year, I knew, losing all that, talent, all them guys, it was gonna be different, and we just all had to just step up and, play a big part in changing the culture, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I just going into my junior year, I was just locked in and focused. I just knew that losing them guys, okay, I know like my role had to just, I knew I was scoring, but I knew I had to do more than just go, going into my junior year.
Facts, facts.
So it's, having that chip on my shoulder, you know, to just embrace that role, and because I was running from it, man. I was running from that role, but you helped me to embrace it and welcome it, man, and just go out there and kill.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah.
And to your point too, right? So you lose all that talent, right?
Mhm.
And let me even go back to your ninth grade year where the varsity team don't do so well.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a borderline record, you know what I'm saying? A borderline season, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And then your sophomore year, y'all have a very good season,
Mhm.
and y'all make it to regionals, you know what I'm saying? And y'all did very good, in my opinion, that season of especially later on in the season, locking in and actually just taking advantage of what y'all was about. So coming into your junior year, you know, you lose the talent, but then you gain the talent right back from
Right.
guys who you have just previously played with
Exactly.
from the JV squad
Right.
2 years ago. And my favorite, Jalen Wright.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
No,
He
yeah.
don't get the credit he deserves, and
He
that's
don't,
fine.
man.
But he is definitely top
Walking
10.
double, man.
He's a top
Yeah.
10 player. Especially at that point guard position in
Yeah,
my
exactly.
eyes.
For sure.
I can really say top 5.
For sure.
And I stand on it.
For sure.
But having him definitely helped you a whole
Yeah,
lot.
made my job easier, man.
Having DJ Cunningham, who was a sharp shooter.
Yep.
Like both y'all on that wing, like that was crazy. Then too, had Zay Davis, you know what I'm saying, who was very underrated, but he did a great job at his position. The sleeper for me, and I'm gonna say this, I love Gucci. I love Gucci. I love what he was becoming. I love Guppy, what he was becoming. But my sleeper on your junior season team was Ben. I had told his mom before the season even started, you know what I'm saying, that I felt like he was gonna start. I just knew what he brought to the table. And it wasn't about having big numbers. It was about what he did.
Impact.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? His impact. So coming in your junior year, you know what I'm saying, it's your team, bullseye on your back. But you got some guys surrounded by you, you know what I'm saying, and don't nobody really know them. But y'all have an amazing year. Talk about your junior season with those guys.
Oh, those guys, they was trying to, find themselves as well. They were
Yeah,
trying to find themselves as well, man. Trying to figure out where they fit in at.
Fact.
So through that season, we was just trying to just figure each other out, and we eventually end up, clicking,
Yeah.
and once we did, it was just It was crazy, man.